50 states, 50 entirely different ways of life. The United States is a kaleidoscope of cosmopolitan cities, rich cultures, and enchanting landscapes, offering everything from quick city breaks to longer escapes into nature. From the booming tech hubs of the coasts to the wide-open spaces of the heartland, this vast country blends energy, diversity, and natural beauty on a truly epic scale. From the icy wilderness of Alaska to the sun-soaked beaches of Florida, and from the towering red rock canyons of Utah to the historic streets of Massachusetts, the contrasts are as striking as they are unforgettable. Here's a look at some of the best states to visit in the USA. Number 10. Utah. Known as one of the nation's great outdoor states, Utah is home to incredible desert landscapes, towering red rocks, sheer mountains, and twisting canyons, and millions of visitors every year descend on the state to hike, climb, and just take in the glorious views. The state is home to the famous Mighty Five national parks, including Zion National Park and Arches National Park, where natural stone arches, steep cliffs, and deep valleys create unforgettable views. Alongside Zion and Arches, parks like Bryce Canyon, Canyonlands, and Capitol Reef complete the Mighty Five, each offering its own unique and otherworldly landscapes. Its capital, Salt Lake City, lies near the shores of the vast Great Salt Lake, one of the largest saltwater lakes in the world. Number 9. South Dakota. Located in the heart of the American Midwest, is a state where rugged landscapes and rich history come together in striking fashion. This is a place where geology becomes mythology. The state is perhaps best recognized for the iconic Mount Rushmore, where the faces of 4 U.S. presidents are carved into granite, symbolizing the nation's heritage and ambition. Beyond this famous landmark, South Dakota is home to the otherworldly terrain of Badlands National Park, with its sharply eroded buttes, pinnacles, and colorful rock layers that stretch across the horizon. The historic town of Deadwood adds a touch of Wild West charm, once hosting legendary figures like Wild Bill Hickok. Number 8. Virginia. Often called the birthplace of a nation, is a state rich in history, natural beauty, and cultural heritage. As the site of the first permanent English settlement at Jamestown in 1607, Virginia played a central role in the early history of the United States. The colonial sites are still a big draw today, both at the immersive colonial Williamsburg and the authentic historic Jamestown, which houses the active archaeological digs of the original fort you can explore. It reached its political peak in the Revolutionary era when brilliant minds flocked here to debate independence and shape a new nation. In the west of the state, you can find the awe-inspiring Appalachian Mountains, while the Atlantic Ocean coastline features beautiful beaches and lively resort towns. Number 7. Michigan is known as the Great Lakes State, as the state is split into two peninsulas, connected by the iconic Mackinac Bridge, surrounded by large lakes creating the border with Canada. This unusual geographic formation means that the state offers vast stretches of stunning lakeside wilderness and a variety of adventure activities. Surrounded by 4 of the 5 Great Lakes, Lake Superior, Lake Michigan, Lake Huron, and Lake Erie, it boasts more freshwater shoreline than any other state. While its scenery is breathtaking, its history is just as impactful. At the heart of its history lies Detroit, once the booming center of the American auto industry and home to companies like Ford Motor Company. Number 6. New Jersey. Often called the Garden State, is a small yet diverse state packed with history, culture, and coastal charm. Located between the cultural hubs of Philadelphia and New York City, New Jersey often gets overlooked. But with roughly 130 miles of coastline, impressive national historical parks, recreation areas and trails, and a fascinating past, the Garden State has a lot to offer. Walk Atlantic City's iconic boardwalk, the world's first seaside boardwalk built in 1870, then enjoy sandy beaches along the Jersey Shore. Beyond the cities, you'll find forests, farmland, and peaceful natural landscapes, including the unique Pine Barrens. Number 5. Alaska. Alaska, the largest and most remote state in the United States, home to thousands of rivers, astonishing glaciers, and millions of glistening lakes. In fact, these magical glaciers cover around 5% of the entire state. Known as the last frontier because of its distance from the rest of the U.S. states, Alaska is an isolated place. Its rugged terrain is dominated by Denali, the tallest mountain on the continent, rising above the wild expanse of Denali National Park. Beyond its dramatic peaks, Alaska is home to deep fjords and rich wildlife, including bears, moose, and bald eagles roaming freely across its wilderness. The coastal waters are equally spectacular, with places like Glacier Bay offering stunning views of icebergs and marine life. Despite its remote feel, cities such as Anchorage provide a gateway to adventure while blending modern life with frontier spirit. Number 4. Washington. A state where dramatic natural beauty meets innovation and culture, lies in the far northwest corner of the United States along the Pacific Ocean. Nicknamed the Evergreen State for its lush forested landscapes, especially around Seattle, the Emerald City, It borders Canada to the north and Oregon to the south, offering a diverse terrain shaped by both nature and industry. Dominated by the towering Mount Rainier, the region boasts breathtaking alpine scenery and rugged Pacific coastlines, particularly in Olympic National Park. At its heart, Seattle stands as a vibrant hub of technology and culture, home to global giants like Microsoft and Amazon, alongside iconic landmarks such as the Space Needle. Number 3. Massachusetts. One of the original 13 colonies and widely known as the birthplace of the American Revolution, is a state where history and culture echo through every street and shoreline. It was here in the early 17th century that the Pilgrims arrived aboard the Mayflower, establishing one of the first permanent settlements in Plymouth. Nestled in the northeastern United States in the heart of New England, Massachusetts boasts a long Atlantic coastline shaped by 3 massive bays: Massachusetts Bay, Cape Cod Bay, and Buzzards Bay, giving the state its famous nickname, the Bay State. It is also home to the vibrant city of Boston, one of America's oldest cities, where historic landmarks and modern life blend seamlessly together. Beyond its rich past, the state offers beautiful natural scenery, from sandy beaches to colorful autumn forests, making it a year-round destination for visitors. Number 2. Texas. The second largest state in the United States, Texas really packs a punch. Located in the south-central region and bordering Mexico, Texas is famous for its scorching heat, country music roots, and legendary barbecue culture. Known as the Lone Star State, it carries a strong sense of independence shaped by events like the Texas Revolution, which led to its brief time as its own republic. Texas still feels different from the rest of the USA. Don't leave without taking a stroll along the San Antonio River Walk, with its art galleries and restaurants. For a little history, visit the Alamo, a historic fort that played a pivotal role in the 1835 Texan Independence War against Mexico. Number 1. Florida. Known as the Sunshine State, is one of the most popular travel destinations in the United States, where the fun happens, a fact backed by the 143 million-plus visitors who come here every year. Located in the southeastern corner of the country, it is surrounded by the Atlantic Ocean and the Gulf of Mexico, giving it hundreds of miles of stunning coastline. With over 230 days of sunshine each year, Florida offers a perfect escape for visitors seeking sea, sand, and relaxation. This is the U.S. state where you'll find Miami and its immediate neighbor, Miami Beach, both famous for their Art Deco architecture. Cuban culture, and beaches, of course. Even more can be discovered in the south, where the Florida Keys stretch for around 120 miles along the Florida Straits.